Have you ever wondered why you buy the products you do, or why certain products are more attractive to you than others? Well, marketers use psychological tactics in their marketing strategies to persuade us to buy our favorite products. The relevance to this is that we're all college students here. We buy a lot each week: groceries, food at restaurants, clothing, and we need to start looking into what we buy and why we buy it and what goes into it. And I'm currently a marketing major here at the University of Kentucky. I've done an extensive amount of research on this topic specifically, and I took AP Psychology in high school, and I did very well in that class as well. So there are tons of psychological tactics in marketing, but the three I'm going to be telling you about today are the impulse buyer, brand personality, and colors with the human behavior. So I know I've made some impulse buys, and I bet you have too, but why? Why do we make those impulsive buys? So the impulse buy, or the impulse buyer, is a very effective tactic in marketing. So the human brain has this spot in it called the neocortex, which deals with obsessive compulsive type behavior, causing us to want to do something in the now. It kind of initiates our fight or flight response. So all of this is coming from Maryville University 2020. And basically, when looking at the impulse buyer, the marketers are trying to appeal to that part of the brain. So in a 2016 survey from creditcards.com, 84% of the respondents said they've made an impulse buy. 54% said they've made an impulse buy of $100 or more, and 20% have said that they've made an impulse buy on $1,000 or more, which is insane. Another thing that the impulse buy can be affected by is wording. So the word now is especially really important when it comes to an impulse buy. It gets our brain to think that we need to go and buy the item then and there. That's coming from Maryville University again. And coming from New Neural Marketing 2020, having an associate speak on a product instead of telling you about the product and all of its little details gets someone to buy the product more than normal, having that personal touch. So speaking of personal touch and personal effects, the next topic is brand personality. So what's brand personality exactly? Coming from Maryville University 2020, brand personality is how you can relate to consumers by making your brand personal, reliable, and relatable. So the Coca-Cola company does this very well. Their strategy and their slogan, taste the feeling, gets you to feel happy, bubbly, wants that sense of family, sense of belonging. It gives you the us versus them sort of mentality when coming to other brands, making those other brands, the competitors, the enemy. That's coming from the USC College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences.